blushes that give you a blood flush, count me in. I have on 01 a little bit of a muted peachy beige, shy and quiet yet cute vibe. Can also give off a little bit of reserved vibes. Ambiguous vibe? Mysterious. It can give off a little bit of mysterious vibes. I have on 02, it is an orange red with hints of pink. This shade is giving a little bit more forward and excited vibes. A little bit daring, bold and outgoing. I have a now 03 muted greyish soft pink with hints of lilac, marketed to be a slight brightening shade, but on my skin tone I don't feel like it has any brightening properties. Maybe if you have medium skin tones it will have a little bit of that brightening property. Also suitable for olive skin tones. Lovely, distant, yet dreamy, magical vibes. Ooh. I have on 04 now. This is a soft pink with hints of beige and also a little bit of red. Oh my god, this shade, wow! Harmless, squishy, yet shy vibes. Ooh. Also a little bit of pure and lovely vibes. A very desirable kind of vibe. Wow. Shade 5, a light peachy beige with hints of red. Almost a rock melon shade with a hint of that blood flush. Gives off a little bit of coy and distant vibes, but at the same time can be very cute. Now 06, it is a cute apple red shade. Oh my god, if you're into red blushes, this is your go-to. I love red blushes. I love that monkey backside vibe. Looking at red blushes for some reason just makes me really happy. If you just use a light layer, it can give you cute, warm and friendly vibe, but if you layer it up, it can give you bold, intense and warm vibes. Ooh. All the blushes have a cream formula. I thought it would be a more watery formula, but it is a thicker cream formula. Blends out really easily. You do have to activate it before use. All the blushes also have a hint of red, so it will give you a little bit of that blood flush effect. Other than shade 3, the soft pinkish lilac, the rest of the shades are more highly saturated, so I would suggest going in with a lighter hand. I experimented with different tools. I used this dual fiber brush. It works not bad in applying the product. Because of how fluffy the brush is, it made it much easier for me to blend out a highly saturated blush so that it can spread the product a bit more evenly. I experimented with one of these brushes specifically made to apply cream blushes. Because the product itself is pretty intense, when you apply it, you have to apply with an extra light hand. If you go too heavy-handed on accident, it might just make everything too intense. The puff, I'm not a fan of puffs, although it worked pretty okay. You have to layer it really lightly. Also, like you know, I feel that the puff gives very little control. I would recommend specifically for this blush something that is more fluffy. Because this thing needs to be activated, if you use the brush and go in directly, there will be an overload of product on the brush. So you can either spread it out on the back of your hand before applying it, or you can activate it with your finger first and then go in, depending on which is more comfortable for you. The cream formula, but it dries down to a soft matte finish. I set my concealer with powder before applying the blush on, and the blush did not interfere with my base product, so that is pretty good. The one thing to keep in mind is that these blushes are very saturated, so always go in with a light hand and layer it up to your desired effect. My favorite is definitely 3. Oh my god, it is such a cute and lovely shade. Also, I have a blue look on today, and I think it doesn't really suit this whole red blush series. But looking at it long enough, it kind of blends together in a sense that it is of polar opposites. So it kind of gives this different kind of vibe, you know, and I actually do like it. If you're curious, my look on today is a basic look from one of Narimi's latest eyeshadow palettes, which I will try out soon. Hope you liked the video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!